Welcome viewers to the infamous Laguna Part 2 in Costa Adeje. I'm going to be staying here, checking in later on. I've just left my bag there. Check in, it's a ridiculous 4 PM to start with. It looks an interesting vibe in there already. I can tell it's going to be different. Let's take a wee walk to civilization. Kind of middle of nowhere, this place, up a very steep hill. I'm walking down the way. I got a taxi from my hotel in Las Americas. Couldn't face the walk. Let's see where we end up, okay? And I've got my wee wristband here. I've got no food booked. You just need a wristband to get into the hotel at night. And if you lose it, it's €5 to get another one. Different already, okay? Let's go. So, the views actually in this complex are amazing. I don't know what the rooms are going to be like. Okay, obviously it's the worst rated hotel in this area, so my expectations are not too high. That's the luggage rooms there. They've got different numbers if you're leaving or you're coming. That's quite clever, isn't it? The first impressions when you get here is the complex looks stunning view-wise. I know the rooms are very dated. I've spoke to a couple other viewers who said that some taxi drivers refuse to drop people up here because the reputation, and a few people have done a runner from a taxi. They said they couldn't get a taxi from down in San Eugenio, so that was a bit interesting. But anyway, it's got character, that's for sure. We'll see what the room's like. I'll give you my honest opinion on the room. I don't think there's too much further up here. I think Mark and Judy from the Gypsy Souls are staying up in this kind of area, I think. I think they're staying in apartments just up there. We'll need to check them later on. Bit cloudy today. It's about 23 degrees, but it is a bit cloudy. Hopefully the sun is going to come out. We are high up here, mind you. You could run a cable car down here easily. So we're going to walk down the hill. First thing to tell you is, lots of people come up here on scooters. Somebody just fell off their scooter just a minute ago. I think it's quite a bad accident. So we're going to walk down the way and we'll check out some of the views. I can tell you the walk back up is brutal up this hill. But I've got to be honest, going down the way, it's quite a nice walk because you get the sea here. It's not too bad. Okay, I'm a wee bit worried at this Laguna Part 2. We're going to go back, check in the room after 4 o'clock once I've done some videos. So you'll see the room review. I'll be totally honest with the room. I have stayed in 3-star hotel last night. I've stayed in very basic hostels in Los Cristianos. I'm in a 4-star hotel tomorrow night. So there's a big variety on the channel. I only booked here to do the video. There's no way I would stay up here because the hill is a cardiac hill. It is very affordable. You get cheap deals with Jet2 especially. Here, but you'll end up just getting taxis back all the time. Let me show you a wee bit of the complex. We'll basically do a further video. I'll show you the pools and all that. They've actually got entertainment in it. They've got a lot of families actually staying here. Many years ago, I actually booked my parents in here before I knew it was a cardiac hill. Back in the days when you didn't have Google Maps and all that. These scooters will be doing a rearing trade coming up here. Or a roaring trade, not a rearing trade, a roaring trade. Yeah, so it's just located away from everything else. It's going to be pros and cons. You're going to save a lot of money compared to other places if you're booking a package deal. I'm talking about it can save you hundreds of pounds a week. You're just going to spend a lot of it in taxis on the way back up. You'll get fed up walking back up. If you're a big walker but and you're into your fitness and you don't mind walking, then I don't think this is going to be too bad for you. But the hill on the way back up is absolutely brutal. Aqualand over there. There is some amazing sea views up here, isn't there? So Aqualand apparently is like the kind of poorer relation to Siam Park. It's kind of more of a wee basic park, but I've not been in it, but people tell me it's okay. I don't really know what else is up there. Says there's apartments up there as well. Where is that up the top there? Is that an actual hotel up there? I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to go down this way. There's apartments, Oasis San Eugenio. Okay, so there's apartments there. Let's cross over a wee bit, so you can see a wee bit of them. But this is not for the faint-hearted up here, that's for sure. Apartment complex looks quite nice, eh? Yeah, it's quite nice. Random stuff lying about, mind you. The views are to die for up here. absolutely amazing. I know the views from Laguna Park 2 are really nice as well, but it's going to depend on the room. Obviously I've spoke to loads of people who've stayed in Laguna Park 2. Most of them basically say they're their first holiday in Tenerife, then they start moving down the hill. More than anything else to me, it's the location that would give me the fear, because of the steep hill. As I say, going down the way, there is no problem whatsoever. Let me know, have you stayed in Laguna Park 2? Let me know your thoughts. I know there's quite a few people who actually stay in here all the time because it's really good value for money, but the apartments have got no aircon, they're very steep, hilly in certain parts as well, and the location is, I've sometimes mentioned, there's location A. I would say Laguna Park 2 is location Z because of the steep hill you have to go up, but it's not long before you're down to the Rumpot and the Irish Rover. On the way down, you'll be less than 10 minutes walk. It's easily manageable. Everybody's probably getting taxis back up. Right, let's see what's round the corner here. I'm trying to remember from memory. The Caledonia Park is also near here, but I couldn't figure out how to get inside it. You'll see it maybe at one point. Right, okay, so let's cross over. The hospital's around the corner there. If you have a heart attack walking up the hill, it's quite handy. This is what you got to deal with on the way back. This is the easy part. I've been cheating here coming down the way. Maybe I'll film coming back up the way, but it'll be pretty boring. There's not much to film in the way. So the hospital's round there. This basically down here and over the wee bridge. See if I can show you. Takes you down towards the Rumpot. There's a few other bars we've come to before then as well. I think the Toby Jug is just up there, which is a good bar for Liverpool games, I believe, I've been told. Right, so let me show you where you're going. So if you want to get into the main heart of Adeje down at San Eugenio, you basically just go over this wee bridge. Just go over the wee bridge, walk all the way down. You're actually very, very close to bars and restaurants here. It's just the way back up that puts everybody off, but I'm going round the other way. We're going to see what happens. So basically, over the wee bridge, you come to a few wee sports bars actually, and then you come to the Rumpot and the Irish Rover. It's not that far away, so the walk down is actually pretty nice. I would never ever consider getting a taxi on the way down, but round a bit here and up there, it's pretty hilly. It's not as hilly up here. Let's see if we can remember where the Toby Jug is. I think it's up here on the left hand side. It's actually a really nice bar, the Toby Jug inside. It's got a good atmosphere. Okay, let me know if you've stayed in the Laguna Park 2. Where is your local bar or restaurant near to it? You can't really avoid, I don't think, coming down the hill and having to go back up the hill. I don't think you can avoid it. But yeah, we'll wait and see. I'll leave a link to the room review at the end. I'll be completely honest with the room. I'm not expecting much for what I paid. All I'm hoping for is it's clean and the door locks, because people have told me some of the doors don't lock. They're going to part to all my valuables will be coming out with me. I don't have many valuables really apart from my passport, my DJI Pocket Osmo and my phones. The clothes are not worth anything, you can steal them. So we'll wait and see. Oh, I think I know where I am now. Let me show you. Does get hilly up here up the top, eh? Very hilly. 22 degrees it's showing on the wee pharmacy. Will do. That's where I'm going. Guy shout there, go to the Toby Jug. He must know me, he must know where I'm going. I'm not going in for a drink just now. There's a pharmacy, the supermarket. I've kind of lost my voice all day. I was watching the Liverpool game, getting a bit excited. Some late goals. Right, look at this. Oh, this is another cardiac hill on steroids, isn't it? Look at this up the top there, that's a serious one. I'm probably going to go around that way. There's a few places to film around here. Let me just check. That's Toby Jug over here. Let's cross over. probably should take the zebra crossing, shouldn't I? This is early, right, 12 o'clock, so it's not going to be busy, but this bar later on, believe me, with the football and stuff, so it's really busy inside. There are quite a few people in actually inside it. Oh, bless me. Sorry about that, a wee cold coming, hopefully not. A disaster. Might edit that bit out, might not, see if I can be bothered. Okay, got a wee Italian place next to it as well, so Toby Jug shows the football. Don't know if we get any live entertainment stuff going on, because we've got quite a lot of things going on. So we're now in kind of civilisation. We've found some bars and restaurants. I'm not 100% sure what's up there, I might go up there. Round the corner here we've got some bars and restaurants as well. Okay, so it's took us what, let me just check my phone. It took us 10 minutes to get to Toby Jug, and I've been going slow. Laguna Part 2, it is location Z, only on the way back up the hill. If you find anything, even if the room's okay, if you find anything remotely the same price, you would definitely pick it ahead of Laguna Part 2 for the location alone. You just want to go further down the hill. Laguna Part 2 fans, I'm only being honest with you, it's not my favourite location, but I'm staying in it to do a wee video. Video's coming soon. Don't forget, hit the wee subscribe button, it's absolutely free. Check out all the other videos of the channel. We'll catch you on the next one, okay? It's goodbye from the Toby Jug.